Monday Night Raw review 24 hours after Money in the Bank, and pretty much kicked off the show tonight. They played the pretty much what happened last night, the entire Dusty Rhodes tribute from the night before. So that was kind of nice of them to do that. Pretty much, play the with everybody stand out. They didn't show a part where they played the music and they started, kind of dancing to it after they did the 10 bell sleep, but they showed that and the video package, which is a really classy way of starting off the show, and everybody chanted Dusty again. So that was good that they played that. Seth Rollins then came out with the title this time, talking about Johnny Manziel's in the front row and talking about he's not gonna bring the championship back to Cleveland or LeBron. And he says he was the champion. I did it all by myself. I didn't need J&J security. I didn't need authority. I didn't need the devil's favorite dinosaur Kane. I beat Dean Ambrose because Dean Ambrose wasn't on his A game. Because he said in that he's the greatest champion of all time. And one of the greatest ladder matches in WWE history, and that people respect him, and that people name their children Seth Rollins. And the cameraman got in the way, Rollins pretty much, he doesn't want to be braggadocious. He thanked all the people that helped him. Seth Rollins, Seth Rollins, Seth Rollins, Seth Rollins, Seth Rollins. And he repeated himself. And he was so good that he didn't need Triple H and Stephanie. And pretty much, he punched his ticket way to the Hall of Fame now. Until Ambrose's music came out and him and Rollins brawled, he knocked him out of the ring. And then he brought in a chair saying, he says, his fingers are that slippery just from that, title, the Money in the Bank, but his hand slipped. He is so close to getting that belt. And he brought out a chair and says, I'm not going to move until I get my title shot, and pretty much did a sit-in. So that was a good way for them to kick off the show. As the Authority went in the back talking about Seth Rollins, about they're going to pick his opponent tonight. He says, you guys are going to do something about this whole Dean Ambrose thing, and he says, who's my opponent, and everything, and pretty much what are you going to do. It's about Dean Ambrose, and then pretty much Stephanie Triple H got mad because he called her a liar. She's a liar now, and pretty much Seth Rollins back down and stuff. And pretty much Ambrose was still in the ring until Sheamus came out. Talk about I won my match last night. You didn't, and I am the Money in the Bank briefcase, which pretty much started up a match with these two. And pretty much throughout the match, Ambrose was winning, knocked Sheamus out of the ring and tried to leave with his briefcase, but Randy Orton came out and pretty much brawled with him and threw him into the ring then. And after that, he tried to do a bro kick, but Ambrose rolled it up, won the match. So that happened, and when Seth Rollins was going in the back, he called both of them dumber on J&J security. And talk about Joey Mercury. This isn't WCW, as Rollins said. You're not getting a title shot no more. And he said, Joey Mercury. He said, Joey, you keep getting title shots. He said, you think Joey's gonna get a title shot? And pretty much Joey said, I'm not afraid of you. I will take you on tonight, he says. So pretty much a good start off to the show. A lot of things happened. King Barrett went against Truth, was pretty much in his street clothes, but didn't even know he was in the match. But stole the crown, and Truth beat him in like 20 seconds with a roll up. And then he brawlhammered and said, this is no joke. You're making a mockery. Like, who cares? Like, Wade Barrett going nowhere. Even with King of the Ring, he goes nowhere now at this point. Some other wrestlers and divas in the back talking to Machine Gun Kelly, and Paige told him to talk about some staff meeting or something. Kevin Owens came out, and he talked about John Cena's injured with some back spasm injury, which we know it's not really true, but Owens talked about that Cena's not going to be on the show tonight, and he didn't like it when he called him a kid, because that's who he shook his hands and they had a great match. He said, I've been doing this for 15 years, you don't call me a kid, I belong here, he says, and he knew it was the time to take out John Cena again. And Cena may have walked out the winner, but, I guess he won't be walking out now, so And he says next time when he faces him, he wants the U.S. Championship. Right here in the beginning when they started doing this whole series, but he wants to face him next. And then normally Cena's ready to run down about the open challenge, but tonight it's going to be a different open challenge. And he said, let's do it. The NXT open challenge. As Dolph Ziggler came out talking about he wanted the NXT Championship, and when Lillian Garcia was about to announce it, pretty much Kevin says, oh, hold on there, Blondie. I never said the title was on the line. Never mentioned any other title. This is a non-title match. You want to go on non-title, we'll go, but title match, not happening. So you're not going to get that. As he went against Ziggler, and pretty much Owens really dominated most of this match. And it was a great match also. Pretty much Kevin Owens beating Dolph Ziggler with that pop-up powerbomb, so he beat Ziggler tonight, winning the match. And then this is where this weirdness got into this whole staff meeting about them taking out the Bella Twins, and all the other divas are standing there, and Naomi says, I don't like you as much, and that Paige betrayed all her tag team match, but I don't like the Bellas more, and she can't stand the Bella Twins, but she's not going to be, be bossed by somebody, and Paige says she's mad, and she says that's why she's faced both of them in a handicap match tonight, and pretty much Nikki Bella came out and he was champion, talking about I beat helped Stephanie McMahon win, and whatever, apologized to Brie, and she said this is a free country, they can do whatever they want, and I guess all the other women left Paige, and which is just weird, because then again we get in this debate again, who's the face, who's the heel, why is this segment even happening, who gives a crap, we can't even tell who's face or who's heel at this point with the Bella Twins. Whatever they want to be. We don't even know. Just, I don't know. It just looked, the whole segment was stupid. It was retarded. Orton went against Kane. Why? I don't know. When the match kept going, Sheamus came out and then Kane made a no DQ match, and Sheamus and Kane attacked him. Sheamus broke kicked Orton and Kane won the match. And when he was in the back, Seth Rollins said, I'm going to pick you tonight so I can take you out. But you're just a man, which you used to be. You used to be about physical pain, but now you're not an architect. You're nothing. You're just a lapdog to the authority that you can't do on your own. But you always need the authority to hold your hand. You need whatever J&J. You need a Paul Bearer, and you need your big bad brother, the Undertaker. And Kane grabbed him and says, "Don't you ever mention my family again, or you'll be eviscerated." And I said, "You don't ever put your hands on me again." And he hopes that you're my next opponent and everything, and put him out of misery, and Kane was pretty much pissed. They showed Dusty Road tribute videos throughout the entire night, and Ryback was on commentary and wanted to thank Rhodes everything for his career, and as Big Show went against Miz for some reason. This match really went quick. It's pretty much Big Show and Miz. I don't know, Big Show and Ryback pretty much got into a stare after he did Miz and Ryback. Got Miz all over me, and Miz won by counter and ran out, and Ryback tried to tap him, but Big Show got it at the time. But I don't know, the whole match didn't even make sense last night with both of those guys. Probably a triple threat match, so get ready for that. Roman Reigns called out Bray Wyatt because he wasn't happy and he wanted to get Wyatt. Wyatt, once again, typical, same old Bray Wyatt routine. I don't like you, man. Why you lying to these people? I mean, yeah, I just don't like you like me, but I don't like you, man. You the bad, I'm the good, man. He said, you remind me of somebody that was once the chosen one. Who was it, Drew McIntyre? And he says, and you talk about paradise, you want to live in paradise, but I'm in darkness, and I don't know. They said this is just typical Bray Wyatt. Say everything, I'm gonna destroy you, Reigns, I'm gonna haunt you, I'm gonna come after you, you lie to these people. But the only thing that was different, because he actually brought a picture of him and his daughter, and talked about the teapot short and style, and the fun is just getting started, running. But why? It's like Bray Wyatt just gets in a random feud almost every month now. Last time it was Ryback, and it was almost the same stuff he said to Ryback, and that only lasted one match and won. Now he's fighting Roman Reigns for some odd reason, and he's involved in that. So Bray Wyatt, purgatory, whatever he's doing right now, just face any random guy. Randomness. Paige went against both the Bella twins in a handicap match, which the Bellas won, and that's pretty much the announcers argued about the twin magic thing, which was ridiculous in the beginning of that finish, but the Bellas won the match. Machine Gun Kelly performed, which Matt really sounds really even liked, and I guess whatever the highlight was, I see a lot of people have hated on it already. Pretty much him powerbombing Machine Gun Kelly into some type of cardboard, which didn't even look real because you could see all the padding under it with just a little cardboard thing. So we already knew Machine Gun Kelly was okay, but I guess people at home must have been jumping out of their seats and was okay, we don't have to hear this shitty music anymore. I'm not even that big fan of Machine Gun Kelly. The only song that was really cool was that Wild Boy song and the remix to it, so I can't really name any other Machine Gun Kelly songs after that, but I think fans are probably happy that he powerbombed him. Just, put him on a bigger role. The primetime players and Adrian Neville went against the New Day, which pretty much Neville and then won. Red Arrow, wasn't much to say. And then we get to the main event. It's pretty much Dean Ambrose being wacky, throwing darts at him. Seth Rollins' face came in there back talking about the match and what do you live for? I live for this. This is just a job. See what happened, he says. The Authority came out once again, Authority promos again, and they want to apologize with Kevin Owens did the Machine Gun Kelly, and that there will be consequences for this, because that's best for business. And pretty much they're going to focus on the title. It won't be Noble, it won't be Mercury, it won't be Kane, it won't be Ambrose. Rollins came out because who's going to be my opponent? So like nobody in the roster is good enough for me to face, but honestly, that we've doubted you, you've doubted us a lot, and you went against people like you've beaten Reigns, Ambrose, Orton, and stuff, and you did it. And you beat Ambrose without anybody's help, but you talked about us many times. And Triple H says you got to be that diamond we invested in you. So you're cold like diamond, we invested a lot into you. And we were confident you have to turn into a diamond. You have to shine like a star pretty much. And pretty much, Ron just listened to him and says, you gotta be the man, he says. But after that, I guess the return of Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar's back, so the crowd went ape shit in pretty much. Suplex City shirt, and they all got in the ring and they shook pretty much the Authority's hand, and pretty much Brock Lesnar got close to him, and everybody paused and you got this, and I guess everything is something. And I guess the crowd wanted to see Brock attack. I expected Paul Heyman to talk, but Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar were back, and pretty much, I guess, at the next pay-per-view Battleground in 5 weeks it'll be, which I'm surprised they didn't say Lesnar till SummerSlam, but I guess we're doing it now. Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins for the WWE title. Get ready for a title change, folks. So I'm kind of surprised at that. Raw was pretty much alright. It was what it was. It wasn't that great. It just was what it was with some stuff. Kevin Owens, I guess, first part of the show was good, and I guess Brock Lesnar's surprise, which I kind of knew was going to be him anyway, because who else are going to get to face Seth Rollins for the title? Like, they can't keep using Ambrose all the time, and some people are already in feud, so who's going to face him? I was like, okay, Brock Lesnar. You can hear the crowd chanting it also for Brock Lesnar to come out, so Brock Lesnar making his return, and one-on-one, Seth Rollins, Battleground. So once again, it's me, HWD, coming with news reviews, now I do, show where I go. And came and I saw, we're doing this review of Monday Night Raw. Make sure you check out my live reactions and review of Money in the Bank. So I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace.